Alexander's arm, right?
Kevin, I would say yes for the most part. But we have seen play-in teams from either side of the bracket make a deep run. And I don't want to rule anything out. We tip it up for a reason.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Reza Shea is out there with Song. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's Hayes. And it's Wembenyama in at the 5 spot.
You've got to be able to manipulate the defense in pick and roll. Fournier, nice job there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Olynyk. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk sets a screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Doris, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Now here's Hayes. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Now, he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama, just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Lyles. Hits it from three-point range.
And you think Murray all about scoring, but Murray is about what helps his team win.
Pass to Wembanyama. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Murray. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wembanyama finds Hayes. Here's Reza Shea. Buries it from three-point range.
A true highlight of Reza Shea's game, his ability to just knock it down from beyond.
Pass to Lyles. On the wing, Murray. Outside, Barrett from 17 feet out. Count it.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Sarr gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
54 seconds left to play here in the first. He had a nice open look right there. Barrett's got his second basket of the night.
Wow, the answer from R.J. Barrett. That three-point big-time delivery.
Wembanyama passes to Hayes. Down low. On the left block. And Sarr gets it to go on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 8 points. Barrett for 3. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch-and-shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Now Hayes. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Reza Shea. Now Sarr. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. And the bank shot is good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
They've got Batum. Abusele out there with Gobert. Then there's Rizashea. And it's Koulibaly in at the point. If you mention the best players in the NBA, Doris, you have to mention Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. How's he made the leap so fast?
Yeah, Kevin, this is an interesting growth and development story because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has shocked everybody. He can get to any spot on the floor. He's one of the most relentless drivers in the game. You have to respect his three-point threat, which balances out that dribble drive game, and he's willing to compete defensively. Sky is the limit for this young man.
Here's Dort. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Inside, it's stolen. Alexander Walker with the ball. Still without a basket. And there's the call on Rizashea. That's his first foul. The visitors on defense. It's a three-point game.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Right wing. Abusele kicks to Batum. At the top of the key, Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Here's Koulibaly. Knocks down the three ball. Koulibaly's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Olynyk. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Every year, Greg, we get a new batch of rookies into the NBA, and sometimes we're all guilty of judging them too early.
Oh, absolutely. I think we need probably 3 years to evaluate a player. You know, fans and media can be a little harsh at times, but not everybody develops at the same rate.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And Wembanyama outside. Now here's Batum. Nothing on the board. And Sarr throws it down hard.
Goodness, Sarr is a different type of athlete.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiles. Takes a 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 3 assists in the game. Sarr with it. Back to Wembanyama. Now Koulibaly. An easy 2 points on the layup. Batum's got his first 2 points of the night.
I tell you, that's a big-time finish. Nick Batum goes up strong and with authority and won't be denied.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. The 11-footer. And that one drops.
Oh, check out the handles. They're nasty. Spin move had his man grabbing for air.
Batum passes to Wembanyama. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Murray. Gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. To the inside. Lyles in the dunk by Lyles.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Chang. Back to Batum. Down low. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Up 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You take a look at the home team, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They can.
And focusing now on our current game. It's been a hard-fought battle so far for the visiting team. And that is it for half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Alex Czar in this game, he's been everywhere.
And he's been a monster in this game, throwing down some huge dunks, and I wasn't sure the rim would even survive in that first half.
His power is unbelievable, an intimidating force when he's at his best.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Murray. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Olynyk in at the 5 down low. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. And it's Risa Shea missing. Up top, Gilgeous-Alexander. For the tie. And yes, it's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, you could see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Wembanyama, a screen on Murray. Song, the pass to Hayes. Baseline jumper. It doesn't go for him.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Barrett. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Risa Shea.
Well, one thing you love about R.J. Barrett is he is a scorer at heart. This guy will hunt shots. He's going to be aggressive. And when he gets on a roll, look out, guys.
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Song, the pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama with the flush.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Murray outside. In the corner, Barrett with it. Pass to Lyles for the 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Sar covered by Lyles. Wembanyama sets a screen for Hayes. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hayes has got his first basket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Olynyk. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. Olynyk with the steal. To the middle. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down hard and nasty.
Boy, that SGA dunk was right out of the highlight reel. Woo!
Pass to Wembanyama. Sar with it. Good on the bucket. And that's 13 points for Alex Sar.
Again, it's the rookie, Alex Sar, having a monster night, giving us a preview of things to come.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He wants to talk to his guys. And let's take a peek at the players contending for a spot in the dunk contest this year. Each and every one of these guys can do amazing things around the bucket.
And they will. I guarantee you that we're going to see things in this year's contest that we've never seen before. Those fellas have some tricks up their sleeve for sure.
You look at Czar, and I know he'd like to make a move up in the consideration. He's got all the athleticism you hope for from a dunk contest participant.
He sure does. Lots of competition, though, in the running this year to get that big invite.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
Gobert with a screen on Brooks. To the paint. Goes back up. And Gobert with the lay-in.
Well, you know the length of Rudy Gobert. He's virtually unstoppable in that restricted area.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Murray right side. From outside the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Murray's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Koulibaly. From past the arc. That shot off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Leading by just one. We're going to step aside for just a second. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Gobert is out there with Yabusele. Then it's Koulibaly. Then there's Batum, and it's Jang in at the one spot. And that one drops for him.
Oh, boy, how slippery is SGA on the dribble drive. Just so difficult to stay in front of him.
Gobert, the screen. And Koulibaly gets it to go. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Jang. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Inside. Here's Gobert. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
You love the touch from Rudy Gobert. He's put a ton of work into his offensive game.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Listened in on what Joe Mazzulla told his team. Told us, guys, I need you all to come together right now on both ends. This game is not over. You need to go out there and take control now. We'll see how it looks coming out of the timeout, guys.
All right, David, thanks. It's Fournier on the wing. He's covered by Murray. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
To the middle. Here's Barrett. It's deflected. Sarr with it. Murray on him. Pass to Fournier from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target.
Really, really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
You know, a few more possessions like that one, and they can put the finishing touches on this game. They just have to have effective trips like that one.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Here's Wembanyama for three. It's hauled in by Lyle.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You'd love to see him force the issue.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
To the paint. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots. He missed but 3.
Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the calmest, most clutch players in the league. That's a big-time moment.
Pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Olynyk, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. The quiet confidence, the ruthless execution. You need a big-time bucket. Shea is on time.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And it's desperation time now.
Doesn't matter if it's a 2 or a 3. They need the quickest shot possible.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean,
position these last few years, and we've got two bigs who can each take over a game, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun watching them square off.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Baberovic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Larkin. Jokic grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt. And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him. He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Defended by Bogdanovic. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Ask pretty much any coach, that's how he'd like to start the game.
About a minute into this first quarter. Şengün with a steal. Here's Larkin. Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Now Şengün. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens. Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Bogdanovic. And it's all from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Şengün against Jokic. Fires for 3. Sinks it from distance. 5 points in the game.
Beautiful setup. You see right there, Alperen Şengün. His game isn't all about power.
The NBA becoming more and more global, Clark. Şengün, a perfect example of that.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün out of Turkey. Right now on the fast track to being the best player to ever come out of his homeland. So still very young, but boy, his future is quite bright.
Drains the triple.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth. Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Larkin. Şengün in the post, covered by Jokic. Şengün, no good. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. To the inside. Here's Jokic. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. There's a minute 12 left in the first quarter of the game. No good off the glass. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won one. Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Korkmaz passes to Osman. There's 39 seconds left in the first quarter here. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Larkin. Launches it from deep. It's hauled in by Petrushev. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Here's Larkin. Down low. Here's Şengün. Sinks the 15-footer.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him. And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
So it's a tie game as we end the first. And the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled. And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
Here's Topic. Jokic the screen. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line, a chance at a three-point play.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go. Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Here's Korkmaz. No points so far. 18 feet out. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Teodosic. Here's Topic. Three-pointer. Fires in the triple. Topic has got 6.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this. Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Rebounded by Jovic. Here's Topic. 6 points for him. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far. Well, despite the effort to create super teams, the league has a lot of parity right now, Grant.
It really does, and I like it. It's not quite like the 80s Celtics and Lakers or the 90s Bulls, partly because of the salary cap. It's so hard to pay more than 2, maybe 3 stars at a time.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. For 3, knocks it down from distance.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Five on the clock. It's rebounded by Şengün. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's on Nikola Jokic. And it's tied up with that one. So it's the home team now. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Inside, here's Bogdanovic. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
You like seeing Bogdanovic get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Right wing. Here's Şengün. And it's time to give you a look at the top three-point shooting teams from a year ago.
That kind of efficiency from range is generally an indicator of a dominant offense.
Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I'll tell you what, their execution just continues to impress.
Yeah, getting hotter and hotter. They're really cooking now, actually cooking with gas, and you know what kind of heat that is. Fire!
Good work there as it goes. Baberovic has got his first points of the game. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Defended by Şengün. Outside Bogdanovic. And the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovic has got 5 points.
And this is why Bogdanovic is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. They set a pick. Fires it. The wide open shot is on the money. 16 seconds left in the first half. The three. Gets the three ball to go. Give him 8. And so that's the end of the first half. They're up by 6. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
And just to throw you guys a little curveball here, what's your take on the alternate floor designs teams are using these days? And now let's discuss this game. Talk about a strong start for the home team.
We often talk about it.
Thanks for tuning in.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, Bogdan Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it. And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Jokic the screen to the middle. Şengün with a steal. In transition, here they come. Here's Baberovic. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Baberovic has gotten his second bucket on the night.
Improving his assist numbers with that vision. Şengün coming into his own.
They set the pick. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Jokic. Jokic using his size.
Jokic doing a nice job on the screen, solidly set, then rolls to the perfect spot for the score.
Pass to Baberovic. There's the drive. And the layup is good off the glass. Baberovic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. Bogdan Bogdanovic is second.
Very steady at the line. He's a guy who isn't rattled easily, and that shows in his free throw shooting numbers.
To the paint. Three-pointer. He can't get it to go. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Şengün in the post, working on Jokic. Here's Larkin. No good on the triple. Here he goes. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. He has 7.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Out to the wing. Jokic against Şengün. Jokic grabs the board. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. To the middle. Doesn't go for him. Shooting around 59%. They've been outstanding on the offensive end. Pass to Baberovic. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. From deep, Jokic. He's off on that one.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
To the inside. And Şengün throw it down.
Şengün finishing with authority. There you go, big fella. Make him feel you.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Pass to Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. And Bogdanovic is good for 3. Bogdanovic has got 11 points.
Well, if you let him shoot freely, you're going to give up a lot of trays.
Here's Larkin. Out to the right wing. Here's Baberovic. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Baberovic has got 6 points in the quarter. second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Jokic up top. Outside Bogdanovic. Puts up a three, and he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing. And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Give him 8.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him. A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. Leading by 5. And we'll be back right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass. For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Here's Teodosic. Jokic the screen. Pulls it from 20. Yep, right through the net.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Teodosic. Jokic is doubled. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now. The shot no good. Shooting an insane 65%. Just terrific. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Here's Teodosic. Off target with the 3.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And great job to establish position and square up. Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. Coach had a direct message for the team saying no matter the lead, no NBA game is ever over. Do not let your guard down. We'll see if they hold on.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
A minute 53 left to play in the fourth.
Bullseye! And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively. Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Şengün. Gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Defended by Bogdanovic. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there. And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Baseline jumper and the basket by Jokic.
When it's an important possession, Jokic steps up big.
Defended by Bogdanovic. From the top of the key. Shot's no good there. Now 6 for 8. Back to Jokic. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. Puts it up. Money.
And Bogdan has played in big games before, and this experience translating into him being ready to take important shots.
Here's Baberovic.
Kevin, that battle inside is not for the faint of heart. A little furniture moving inside, if you know what I mean. That's just part of it.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Fournier out there with Hayes. Then it's Sar. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Rizashea in at the 3. Fires the 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Got to get out on that if you're the defense. This rookie Rizashea can really do damage from the perimeter.
Pass to Landale. Here's Exum. Here's the floater. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Here's Hayes. Wembanyama down low. It's rebounded by Giddey. And it became very clear very early, RJ, that Wembanyama is legit and a very special player. Generational.
You never know until those first few games, but it was immediate how different Wemby is going to be. He has already met those lofty expectations that we all had for him.
Here's Rizashea. Joe Ingles picking up that last basket. Pass to Sar. Wembanyama sets a screen for Sar. And the 3 ball is good.
Well, Sar continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
There's a good screen. Exum kicks to Mills. The 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Now let's go to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Taylor Jenkins.
And I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Here's Landale. Pass to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Wembanyama outside. Buries the long-range jumper.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Green, he's checked in for Joe Ingles. Gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Pass to Mills. A minute 20 left to play in the first quarter. Landale misses. Gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Outside Fournier. Koulibaly with it. Drills the 3-pointer.
Man, they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Now here's Mills. Here's Giddey. Up and in on the layup.
Well, Giddey loves to finish strong inside, and he knows how to take advantage of his size.
Wembanyama outside. Good on the triple. Wembanyama's got 6.
Oh, great ball movement there.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Exum deciding where to go with it. Here's Giddey. And that comes off the assist by Exum. Giddey's got his 2nd basket of the game.
Outwheeling the defenders there. Giddey showing some passion inside.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And 43% since taking the floor today. Now, Giddey. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. 1 second left. Misses at the rim. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Yabusele. Koulibaly is out there with Rizichet. Then there's Batum, and it's Gobert in at the 5 spot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
To the inside. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Koulibaly's got his second basket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And the dunk by Bain.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Batum, the screen. Rizichet wide open. No good on the 3. Green deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass. Green's got his first points of the night.
They're going to have to come up with a better matchup. This guy just too much speed.
Rizichet with it. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Rizichet's got 5 points so far. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Down low, here's Green. Great D that time from Batum. Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Koulibaly. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries. And you hear, Richard, about players dunking and putting a hurting on the rim. But that iron sometimes can put a hurting on a player's hands too, right?
Oh, and then when you get older, those landings, they can start to hurt too. End of the day, there's a price to be paid for all that high flying and rim wrecking, and it's worth it.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year, Draymond Green, says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
You got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Now here's Hayes, covered by Mills. Clock at 6. Launches it from deep. Green with the rebound. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. They set the pick. Giddey goes in. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Joe Ingles, he's checked in for Green. We've got 1:18 left to play in the first half. Trains the three-pointer.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Pass to Rizichet. Lets it go with a 3. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And here's Mills. Landale pass to Giddey. Now Mills. Sinks the triple. Mills has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
Here's Rizichet. There's the screen for 3. Ingles with the rebound.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Here's Landale. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And from the line, he's knocking it down about 71% of the time, and that's a percentage that needs to go up.
And the length of Sar is a lot to deal with. Sometimes the defense has to foul.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't hit the second. Now here's Giddey. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
Also relying on his skill there. That's a nice move against length.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by a bucket. And we'll be back with you right after this.
We're in the home stretch. I don't know if I call these guys rookies now.
Yeah, and we have some pressure-filled games coming up.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jump.
And that about wraps.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what you're seeing, guys, from Josh Giddey.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Exum is out there with Joe Ingles. And it's Mills. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Landale in at the 5. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half. And he comes up with the deuce.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Ingles. Pass to Landale. 5 to shoot. Jacks up a 3. Exum's shot is off.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
2 points. That one goes.
Possessing good size and impressive versatility, the rookie Ricochet looking comfortable operating inside.
Richard, during his rookie year, Victor Wembanyama had a game with 10 rebounds, 5 assists, 5 blocks, and 5 made threes, a 5-by-5 for the ages.
That was the first time someone put up those numbers in NBA history. Wemby is going to continue to do things we have never seen before.
Now here's Mills. He's covered closely, and the foul called on Killian Hayes. That's foul number 2 for him. And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. "90 seconds now into the second half. Now here's Exum. Tight defense on him. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is why many are excited about Giddey's future, showing how dangerous he can be on offense.
Pass to Ricochet. Here's Sar. And it's off from 3-point range. On 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Spins. It's stolen by Wembanyama. To the paint. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Knocked loose. The
watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Pass to Ingles. Now here's Giddey. Shoots over Fournier. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Giddey's got 14 points for the game. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. With a break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a look at this season's stingiest defensive teams.
And sometimes a team will get one guy who can block. Other times a guy finds ways to get others involved in blocking. It can be contagious. If he can do it, why not me? Then all of a sudden you look up and you're leading the league in block.
Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
To the inside, Green. Tries again, and it's good on the way in.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Pass to Batum. Outside Fournier. The three ball. No good there. He has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Batum with the steal. And here's Gobert. Yabusele passes to Fournier. Gobert with it. Now Koulibaly. For three, Fournier traps in the tray. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
The shot, no good. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. They lead by 3. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for you.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Yabusele out there with Batum. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Rupert in at point guard. A shot by Batum, no good. Green against Batum. Pass to Daniels. Baines a screen. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Here's Yabusele. Good on the triple. Yabusele's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And it's Taylor Jenkins calling timeout here. He knows every possession is critical now. Both teams deciding to change it up. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thanks, David. And Giddey gets it to go.
And how about the body control? Giddey refusing to let the defense alter that shot.
Pass to Rizache. Now Wembanyama. And off the glass, that one's good. That's 12 points for Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
That's just smart basketball. Late in the game, they see a favorable matchup, and they take advantage.
Shot's good by Mills.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
They've gotten all three of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. That one good for two. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Shoots a fader. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Hayes. Hayes has got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight. With the teardrop. Giddey, no good. It's Czar, top of the key. Fournier in the corner. And he's good on the three ball.
Not a standout part of Sarr's game, but good work recognizing that opening in the defense and making the right read.
Pass to Mills. Here's Giddey. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
Oh, stone cold stuff there from Josh Giddey. Big time shot in the moment.
Here's Wembanyama. It falls.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's Giddey. Money. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. Buries it from outside.
If Wemby wants to be one of the greats, this is where he will be judged. And what a big shot to add to his resume.
Giddey kicks to Mills. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And now they decide to foul intentionally. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
And here's Mills from the arc. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much do it.
Ingles can't get it to go. And they go to the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this.
some of the aging stars in the league. Grant, when did you know it was time?
Well, you know, B.A., I made it 19 years in the league, and at 40 years old, I was kind of happy to be done. But I hope that all the guys retiring this year have the same closure I had.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Big effort, big reward for Barrett. Just what a jam.
Pass to Baberovic. Şengün, the screen. Baberovic can't get it to go. Inside. Here's Murray. And he hits it from 9 feet.
You know, I think this guy just loves the game of basketball. The preparation, the interaction with his teammates. He has fun out there on the floor.
Pass to Baberovic. Lets it fly. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
Okay, thanks, Ali.
Well, you got to love that play. Murray gets to his spot, and the pass is right there.
To the left side wing. Pass to Baberovic. Fires the three. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Fader on the way. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Here's Baberovic. It's Şengün, high post. Down low. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Şengün makes that read so well. He knows exactly where everyone is on the floor.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the bucket is good.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
And you know, some games you're plagued by false starts and slow momentum. You could tell they were getting frustrated.
Well, it wasn't a pretty game as far as shooting goes, but ugly wins count just the same.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Baberovic. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Olynyk. Back to Murray. Dort outside. Here's the three. Drops in the three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Driving in. There's 38 seconds left in the first. Here's Larkin. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. Gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Dort outside. Back to Murray. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Nails it from 3. Murray's got 8.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Larkin. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Pass to Baberovic. And so the first quarter is in the books. Up by 7. We'll take a quick break and then get you back. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, so far, they've got things rolling along nicely at the offensive end.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
Şengün against Clark. Shot clock at 6. Now here's Şengün, tightly guarded, and they pick up 2.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Korkmaz. Over to the wing. Şengün with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Brandon Clark.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
And, Coach, it seems there's a move to cut out some of the cheap fouls in the game. This notion of, if you wouldn't call it on the playground, why do you call it in a game? You like to see where it's going?
Yeah, look, there's some times where I think we'd get a better game if the players do what they did in pickup games, Brian, and just called their own fouls. A lot of these cheap fouls would cease to exist. I think there's just got to be a better recognition from referees on what really impacts a play and what doesn't.
Şengün in the post. Clark covers. Gets the 3 to fall.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Gilgeous-Alexander. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket on the night. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker has built a role around defense and activity, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he's started to understand that not everyone can be that superstar scorer, and he's carved out a role around hustle, but still capable of knocking down shots within the flow of the offense.
Elbow shot. SGA doing his thing in close.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Şengün, a screen on Dort. Back to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Both teams will make substitutions. Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. On the wing, Murray, the baseline J, and he gets the jumper to drop. Murray's got 10.
Well, that just illustrates how well-rounded Murray's game is. When he's doing damage from the mid-range like that.
From behind the arc, Osman with the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Left side Barrett. Pass to Lyles. 4-3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lyles has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And a nice find by Barrett. He has a complete game.
Here's Osman. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there. He is not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
It's Barrett on the wing, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. The shot by Olynyk, no good. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to Larkin. Here's Osman. 1 second left. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Just yet. The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They lead by 2. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
You take a look at the visitors, headed down the final month of the season. At this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Guys, let's go back now and discuss that first half and the stellar play of Jamal Murray.
And what he did to those.
That does it for halftime.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Really an incredible game from Jamal Murray.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
We've got R.J. Barrett. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Lyles. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's Murray in at the 2. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half.
Yeah, Şengün's aggressive style is what gets him here.
Good on the second one. Shooting a legendary 79%. Their offense is just on a tear. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, you're the son of a coach. Your dad was a great coach at the collegiate level. What was the best advice you ever received from him?
Well, Brian, the one that has always stuck with me is he told me in my first season, if you think you've got all the answers, it's only because you don't know all the questions. And I think that's true in everything, not just basketball. We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Got it. Şengün's got 9.
You gotta love how Şengün attacks on the interior.
Outside Olynyk. Back to Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk for 3. Drills it from deep. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stats. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Pass to Murray. Let's go with a 3. Pure from 3-point range. 13 points in the game.
Yeah, we've seen this before. When Murray gets it going, he gets it all going. He can score from anywhere.
Rebounded by Lyles. Right side Murray. And here is Barrett. Outside Olynyk to the inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And the shot goes. Şengün's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just a menace around the bucket. Şengün is so hard to stop down low.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
Let's give Coach credit. He's trying to find a way to squeeze the most out of every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? Your duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Lou Dort, he's checked in for Lyles. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander drops in the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Larkin. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Man, showing some terrific range.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
There's a minute 12 left in the third quarter. Here's Barrett. They kick it out to Murray. Offensive board. And the basket by Clark. Clark's got his first 2 points of the night.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Larkin. Over Murray. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter. 40 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Murray to the paint. Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, for a guy with a scorer's mentality, Murray is almost surprisingly willing to pass the ball.
Here's Larkin. Banked it in off the glass. 9 points in the game.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it.
And here's Murray. He's got 13. Pass to Barrett. There's the triple. On target from range. Barrett's got 5 now.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Up by 6. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Brooks outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA explodes to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got.
Out to the right wing. Here's Şengün. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw good from Şengün. Boucher's checked in for Clark. Both free throws good from Şengün. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
And finished off by Boucher.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Şengün. Osman on the wing. Dort defending. Osman, no good. Shooting 76%. You don't see this often. Now here's Dort. He's closely guarded. That one a little long. Osman passes to Korkmaz. Inside. Here's Şengün. He gets it in there. Şengün's got 9 points now in the second half.
And we sort of expect this from Şengün. He's proven to be a reliable scorer.
Pass to Dort. Lays it up and in despite excellent defense.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. And that one's good.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's tipped.
Well, you could see how Şengün read that play and was where he needed to be to get the block.
Here's Baberovic, guarded by Barrett. Pass to Baberovic. And there's the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Over Barrett. And that one's in. Nice feed on the play. Baberovic has gotten 4 this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter. Someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
Out left to the wing. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Outside Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Barrett. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Baberovic. Over Barrett. Baberovic can't get it to go. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
Great open look there.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Barrett. Pass to Lyles. Now Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Just 5 on the clock. Nice shot from the wing. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Excitement, Brent, in the air.
Yeah, Kev, the buzz is not worn off yet. We still have a few games before everyone gets settled down. We always talk about that 25-game mark, but man, fans, players, it's exciting. Somebody's going to make a statement here early.
Now the starting group for the visitors. A three from Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
Trying to improve every year, that's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Chanshaw. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Bogdanovic in the corner. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Doncic looking it over. They set the pick. Lets it go from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Jokic. His last outing, he had 8 points. It's good.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
Pass to Chanshaw. Sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Bogdanovic. Five on the clock. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Nikola Jokic. There's 1:40 left in the first. Pass to Doncic. Buries it down low.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Here's Jovic. Bogdanovic looking around. They set the screen. There's the triple. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly, and he hits it to tie the game up. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night. Pass to Jovic. Wide open. Count that one. 5 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. got to fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Doncic throws it down.
Oh, from ultra close range, Doncic.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Jovic. Good on the three-point shot.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Doncic outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 9 points.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks.
Oh, and he got it!
Did that beat the buzzer, Kevin?
Yes!
Wow.
Yes!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly. Take
the baskets coming early and often in the first quarter. Leading by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
They just couldn't seem to know what it was that they needed to do and how to stick them from outside. The defense pretty lost. Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Over to the left wing. Here's Jokic. Shot clock at 6. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Inside. And he gets it to go.
Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Good, nice job down low. Jokic has got 4 points in the quarter.
Size and touch of Jokic just too much, finishing with power and finesse.
Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectations.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Out to the wing. A minute 50 left to play here in the second quarter. Jokic just takes what he wants inside. Amazing.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
1:32 left in the first half of basketball. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Outside, Bogdanovic. To the middle. To the left wing. The three. Hits it from three-point range. Bogdanovic has got his third basket of the night right there.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Doncic outside. The layup off target. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And here's Bogdanovic for three. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that, and that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Chanchar, the pass to Doncic. 6 to shoot. And it's in off the backboard. Doncic has got 11 points.
Oh, nice touch on Luka's mid-range there. The product of a lot of practice time and natural talent.
Here's Bogdanovic. That's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
And looking ahead, here. Thanks for spending halftime.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
High arcing shot, and that one good. He's got 13.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Outside, Bogdanovic. This one for three. Drills it from outside.
Well, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Bogdanovic has gotten 4 of his 7 3-point attempts to drop. Really getting it done out there. Now, here's Doncic. He's got 13. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Both shots good from the stripe.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Releases. Gets it to fall from the right block.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Three-pointer. Drills the three-pointer. Chanchar's got 8.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. Luka Doncic, 4th.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
To the wing right side. Inside. Jokic with the screen on Doncic. Took the opportunity when he saw it.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in the games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Pass to Jokic. Jokic makes it look easy inside.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Here's Chanchar. To the wing on the left. Doncic outside. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
The skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 36 seconds left here in the third quarter. Yep, that one goes in there. He's gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor, and it's good for 2.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
17 seconds left to play here in the third. Bogdanovich with a screen on Doncic to the left side wing. A fader, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Jokic has got 4 this quarter.
He was wide open, but just to make sure, he put a little fade on that jumper.
The third quarter comes to a close, leading by 4. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. We've got Teodosic, and it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. That one misses. Has been just uncontainable. 72%. Pass to Teodosic. Here's Gutteridge. Jokic with it. That shot misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And he banks in the layup.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, he reminded his team, keep looking for the deep ball. If the 3 is there, take it. You've done a good job getting those looks, so keep taking them. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Doncic. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. And that is no good. Now shooting 8 for 12 from the floor. Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. And Jokic is good on the 3.
Stretching the defense out, you have to stay on Jokic from that range.
Doncic outside. Down it drops through the net for his 9th bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
Now, here's Jokic. Not a lot of room. That shot is off. 69% showing you what a well-oiled offense looks like tonight. On the wing, Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. Fires from deep. Doncic knocks in the 3.
And he just seems to always deliver
in the clutch, and he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And here's Jokic. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Doncic outside. Good! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
Incredible. Doncic decides he wants to take over, and that's his personality. He comes up with the goods on that one.
Jokic stepping up big time here.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. Guys, what are their best options now?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
And that bucket was absolutely huge. A defensive stop now may just seal the deal.
To the inside. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. No good from three-point territory.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense.
Tonight, Grant.
Oh, no question, BA. I mean, these bigs bring the size and skill. Who has more tools in their toolkit? I mean, we're about to find out.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Knocks down the triple.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Pass to Baberovic. Here's Şengün. Here's Larkin. He's defended by Hayes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. Larkin no good. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Here's Sarr. Buries it down low.
Yeah, I love seeing Sarr get a little more physical there inside.
Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sarr has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Count the basket.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Hayes with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets the 3 fly. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Baberovic. To the paint. Here's Larkin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Rizachet. In his last outing, he had 11 points. Here's Wembanyama. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Wembanyama's got 5 points.
Yeah, this is what everyone wants to see Wembanyama doing. Dominating on the inside.
Here's Baberovic. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. Here's Larkin. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Hayes. The 3 from Wembanyama. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Pass to Larkin. Over Hayes. Larkin no good.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
And here's Hayes. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. To the wing, right side. 20 feet out. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one. 51 seconds left now in the first quarter. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama screen. Hayes for 3. Knocks down the long J.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Baberovic. He's scoreless. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Şengün has such a great feel for the game. He's savvy and he knows how to get a call.
That free throw good from Şengün. Both free throws good from Şengün. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now Coulibaly. Six on the shot clock. From downtown. That shot is off. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the... And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Bilal Koulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. Outside Koulibaly. Batum sets a screen. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Koulibaly's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Risache out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Rudy Gobert. Then there's Nicholas Batum. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Pass to Koulibaly. Now Gobert. Launches it. And he buries his first look.
A dozen consecutive points off of 3s. This defense looks rattled.
Here's Larkin. And there's a pick. Tries it from the top of the key. Good on the bucket. Larkin's got 9.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Gobert. Down low. Koulibaly with it. Here's Risache. No made baskets yet.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you got to be excited about Risache's future in this league.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
There's 1:59 left to play in the first half of basketball.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Connects from downtown.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Wembanyama finds Batum. To the middle. Here's Sarr. Misses the layup.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
To the left side wing. Şengün, the screen. Here's Larkin. Cans it with nobody near him. Larkin's got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And over the last 10 games, these are the guys who have been the most aggressive going after rebounds. Boy, you got to appreciate that effort. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Over these last 10 games, this guy has owned the boards, playing so well as of late.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Risache. And a nice finish on the layup.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
Pass to Baberovic. It's Şengün, high post. Sarr pulls it in. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 17 seconds left to play in the half. Now here's Hayes. Outside Wembanyama. The 3 ball. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Well, more and more you you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
And that concludes the first half. Up 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
When players look ahead, how much are they circling particular games on the calendar?
Well, I don't think this generation of players still.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the visiting team.
They're getting.
That's it for us.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Shooting an efficient 57% tonight. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Sarr, and it's Risacher in at the 3 slot. Here's Larkin. Sinks it from distance. Larkin's got 17.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Pulls up. Hayes misses.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Larkin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Fournier with the ball. Still no points. Here's Hayes. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Hayes has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Pass to Şengün. Here's Baberovic. Fires the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Şengün. Baberovic has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Hayes. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Fournier, the pass to Hayes. Back to Fournier. From the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Well, this is one of Fournier's go-to shots. Such a strong sense from when to fire from that distance.
There's a screen. For 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. He's got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Sarr passes to Hayes. Outside Fournier. And he gets it to go from the high post.
6 of their last 10 points have come from that mid-range area.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
Here's Larkin. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside Koulibaly. Pass to Sarr. Outside Fournier. They set the pick. Here's Gobert. Defended by Şengün. Fournier for 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Osman. Şengün, the screen. Here's Larkin. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Larkin's got 21 points in the game. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Outside Koulibaly. The kick out to Fournier. Here's the three. Drains the triple. Fournier's got 7.
They're so adept at sizing up the defense, guys. You cannot give Fournier any space.
Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. They lead by 5. And time to step away quickly, but we'll... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. We've got Bilal Coulibaly, Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert, and it's Jang in at the 1.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
And the shot's good.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Pass to Larkin. He shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Larkin's got 25 points.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Korkmaz. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. No problems knocking that one down. Larkin's got 13 in the second half.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now. Keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you. From outside the arc, buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Wembanyama screen. The 3 from Risache. Knocks it down from distance. Risache's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it's even more satisfying when you answer with a 3, and it looks like they're putting the game out of reach.
Here's Larkin. He's defended by Hayes. Gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. 1:46 left in the 4th quarter here. That one's good for 2.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
The visitors with the ball. 8-point game. Here's Larkin. Uses the glass on the layup. Larkin's got 29 points.
They're going at it on offense. Neither team backing down.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
What a smart pass from Wembanyama. Already adept at scanning the floor and finding open teammates.
Here's Larkin. And he banks in the layup. Larkin's got 31.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Wembanyama double teamed. Hayes for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hayes has got 6 here in the quarter.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
It's both from the stripe. Shooting the ball 70% in this game. Pass to Hayes. Here's Rizachet. Hayes with a screen. 6 to shoot. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Şengün. And there's Wembanyama. That's good on the assist by Hayes.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight they've done that and then some.
Baberovic can't get it to go. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
And so they get the victory here at home. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge difference. Once
Makings of a shootout.
Yeah, these are two high-powered offenses. I feel for all the defenders in this one because they're going to have their hands full.
Now the starting group for the visitors. And here's Doncic from the arc. Knocks down the three ball.
Seems like everyone's taking long threes these days, but Doncic has natural power in those legs, generates range with ease.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Doncic, no good. On the wing, Murray. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Back to Doncic. Four on the shot clock. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Creating space, Doncic will move defenders around.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander after Luka Doncic hitting the three. And here is Lyles. Pass to Olynyk. Now here's Murray. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Murray. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one's not going to go. Chanchar, the pass to Doncic. Got that one up quick. And that's 10 points for Luka Doncic.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. That one drops for him.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Murray with it. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Lyles with the screen. Drains it from beyond the arc. 9 points in the game so far.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Doncic. No good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Pass to Doncic. It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Doncic. Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. They lead. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's given them control of the pace in this one.
And the basket by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Out to the right wing. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. The shot from 20 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 this quarter.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Pass to Chanchar. Here's Toby. Lock at 6. And here's Dragic. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Down low. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Dragic. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. 16 feet away. Good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And eventually every player, GA, has to grapple with age. Realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully by that point it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Doncic. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Barrett. Got a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Dort. Off target from 3-point range. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Pass to Doncic. Doncic with a strong move inside.
And showing he's got a few tricks up his sleeve there. Doncic's handles are very impressive.
On the wing, Brooks. He's guarded by Dragic. Dort misses. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside. Fade away, and they pick up 2.
A very skilled finisher inside. Even with defenders close, he'll find a way to score.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander lets it go from 14. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Barrett against Doncic. Here's the 3. The 3 ball from Doncic.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
They let him get comfortable at that arc. He's scoring at will. If he does that in the second half.
And now and that about wraps it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
We've got Gilgeous-Alexander, Trey Lyles out there with Olynyk. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Murray in at the 2 guard. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. There's the pick. The 3 for Doncic. He can't get it to go. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Murray. Wasted no time on that one. Murray's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And the best scorers, like Murray, they believe every shot they take is going in, no matter how deep they are on the floor.
Back to Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. Shoots the 3. And it's Luka Doncic with the 3. Doncic has got 20.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Lyles. Murray scanning the floor. Bangs home the trifecta. Murray's got 6 here in this quarter. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
Murray outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. He's got 20.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Lazic, he's covered by Murray. Here's Doncic. No good with the layup. Gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Lyles passes to Murray. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. 1:22 left in the third quarter. Tries the spin move. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Showing what kind of hang time he's got there, using a little double pump when you can just go straight up with it.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. Now here's Murray. 6 points for him. Brooks kicks to Murray. Six to shoot. Pass to Clark. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Clark's got his first basket of the night.
And I love that range there from Clark. At this point in his development, it's not as daunting as trying to be a consistent 3-ball shooter.
To the paint. Trying his luck from deep. It's rebounded by Barrett. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, Dort. Murray for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Murray's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Brooks outside. The three-pointer no good. Hitting impressively throughout at 62%. That one doesn't go. Some solid defense from Clark. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Alexander Walker. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. On the wing, Murray. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Doncic. Trains it from 9 feet away. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 22 points.
And hard to blame the defense there. I mean, I just love how focused Gilgeous-Alexander is no matter who's on it.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. He told them to pick up the pace. He said, if we're going to win, we have to seize this moment and act fast. He said, go all out or go home. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, the skill of Doncic at 6'7", 230, it makes him an impossible matchup defensively.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Olynyk. Murray outside. Shoots. Great look there, but off target.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And good that time.
How about the poise from Doncic right there? He ups the ante when it's a critical possession here in the game.
And the home team has possession. They trail by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Here's Barrett. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice pump fake there. Barrett isn't all effort and athleticism. He pays attention to his craft.
And he is unable to get the second one.
Yeah, being down 2 points instead of 1 thanks to the free throw miss makes getting a stop here absolutely critical.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. From the top of the key, he buries it. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
And he makes that one. Doncic has got 31.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target at the rim. Gone 5 of 6 in the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
And that one drops.
And what a shot from Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy isn't afraid of the moment. Wow.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Here's Doncic. And they double up Doncic. To the middle. Pass to Chanchar. Back to Doncic.
And fantastic at playing within himself on defense. Gilgeous-Alexander using his length well there to contest without fouling.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
No time to waste on this possession.
Clock working against them right now. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, they wanted every last one of those, and he delivered, making it a 2-possession game.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Barrett. Got it! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
To tie it up. Bullseye! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. They've got R.J. Barrett. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Olynyk in at the 5.
And he knew the contact was coming. How about that by SGA to take the hit and finish?
To the left side wing. There's the pick. Back to Doncic. Good on the first, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, where's the effort defensively? You have got to put up a better fight.
Yeah, these teams have kind of decided to fight this battle on scoring alone. There's not that much intensity on defense.
Pass to Doncic. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Barrett for 3. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Gotten all 3 of their shots to drop so far in overtime. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Chanchar grabs the miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Here's Doncic. It's good. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof. Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that one, with one of his shots falling.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
And here's Doncic from the arc. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And normally near the top, handling the ball. Luka sneaking out to the corner there, getting free for three.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Here's Doncic. Rebound by Olynyk, and that's an intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Here's Doncic, driving inside. Count it! And now they trail by just 4.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's Blasic. Misses the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
And they've been a different team here in overtime. They just seem to have lost their energy.
And that one's good, John Shaw. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah.